Hey everyone, I'm Madonna from New Leaf Natural Therapies. I just want to chat a little bit more about the Solex bioresonance device again today, because this morning, once again, I was able to do something for someone from a distance that is just fabulous to have this technique at your fingertips. This technology is just amazing. So I just want to go through the process of what I did this morning and share it with you. Anywho, here we go. So, okay. So here I am, open book again. So anything that shows up in my scans is 100% okay by me. So one of my clients rang up and her son has always suffered from anxiety. So she has just bought herself a device and they're still getting around how to use it. So I was able to give her the instructions on what to do. But just say someone is going through anxiety at the time, or they are going through feeling depressed or anxious. One of the cool little things you can do from a distance, so just so I had this client and he was in my device. So I popped him in my device. I went to the SEFIs. These are the subtle energy frequency imprinters. Then you can go to quantum homeopathics. So you can press that little one, and for a start, you can choose. If you're a homeopath, you can actually choose homeopathics. So there's oodles and oodles and oodles of homeopathics in here. So we can go through there and go, oh, look at that. That sounds like what I need. If you're Googling what's a great homeopathic for such and such, if you've got someone suffering from staph infections, you could do staphylococcus and staphylosaugria. If you've got things like petroleum product toxicity, so petroleum and petroleninum, so whatever it is, if you know your homeopathics, that can be a thing. I'm not a classical homeopath, so I would never think of doing that. But if you go to symptoms, now let's have a think. So I suppose I've got a bit of bone pain at the moment. So let's go down to pain. So see in here in pain, we've got general pain, insomnia or angst pain, panic attack pain, pain in your kidney, gallstones, gastric pain, colic, spasming, seizing, cramping pain, muscle pain, hip pain, pain reliever, pain remedies. So what I'll do is I'll tick pain. There's two in here. So arnica and hypericum are two very well known. So you can actually scan them for a start and make sure that they are things that your body would like. And sometimes it just stays exactly the same. But basically, hypericum is more important than arnica for me. Arnica is a homeopathic for old bruises and injuries. Hypericum is for nerve pain. So it's interesting to me that that's quite appropriate. And then you can set it up to basically broadcast to that person. So imagine I can have my client in here, or your family or friends. You can look up a symptom, you can scan it, and then you can do them either individually or simultaneously. Nearly all the time I run things simultaneously because, bang for your buck. So I've got them both running simultaneously at the same time. So these homeopathics are being broadcast from my cells to my soul at the moment. Isn't that cool? So if I looked up another pain one, so let's just go to, say, muscle pain. So once again, I'll scan. Sometimes you need to go back and come back in again as well. So, let's do that. So once again, we're in the SEFIs. We go to quantum homeopathics. We go into pain of the muscles. I'm going to scan it again. Oh, no, okay. So they're the same ones for that particular one. That's why it's not changing. Here's a general pain one. Let's have a look at this one. So if I scan these general pain homeopathics, see, it's changed the order there. Did you notice that? So basically, it's put it in order from the biggest priority for me to the least priority for me. But look at the list there. Sulfur and belladonna and rhus tox and bryonia and, Staphylosaugria and pulsatilla, coffee cruda. That could all be the coffees I've had this morning. So there's all sorts of things going on in there, but you can run it simultaneously, continuous broadcast. And once again, see, we've got the erase and imprint. So if you've actually got the device, you can put some wearables on there. You can put your coffee cup on there. You can sort of imprint these frequencies into something to wear, or some tablets you're about to take, or whatever you like. So that's one of the cool things I did this morning. Another thing that you can do, which is really nice, is frequencies for favorite homeopathics. So This one is one where you can only imprint. So you can't broadcast this particular one from a distance. But one of my friends is a kinesiologist, and I ran it for her this morning. So quantum flowers. So once again, you can scan it for the person from a distance, and then you can imprint these flowers associated with the emotions into a wearable or something. So this is the one that's showing up most at the moment, despair, which is sort of interesting because, you know, I've been wanting to teach online for like 15 years and I'm not getting as many people booking into my courses as I would like. So maybe there is a bit of despair there, you know, because I was saying to someone yesterday, well, if I don't get the numbers, I'm just cancelling, because there's no point. There's no point me putting a lot of effort into training for 1 or 2 people. It just simply isn't worth the amount of people I'm displacing from my clinic to do that. So, you know, I'll go along with that. But see here, we've only got erase and imprint. So with the one that showed up with someone this morning, and it's her birthday, by the way, I quickly copied that. I sent it to her, and I know she's got flower essences at home. Obviously, it wasn't Elm and it wasn't despair for her. But I was able to say, hey, I assume you've got this flower essence. This is the one that's just tested up for you this morning with quantum flowers. But how cool is that to be able to, from a distance, be able to scan someone's emotional support, scan someone's symptoms, scan someone's and affirmations. You know, we've got all sorts of things in here that you can do. So quantum frequencies, you can go through again. You know, if someone's got, say, high blood pressure, you can run that as a frequency going to that person. And because, as I've said before, you can open up on a computer, you can open up as many tabs as you want for your family and friends and have some quantum frequencies running for people for whatever they've got going on. One of my aunts is really struggling with all the geoengineering toxins at the moment. She hasn't been able to breathe for about 3 weeks. So I've been checking her quantum homeopathics every day in relation to breathing and just sending those quantum frequencies to her. In here, we do have things, breathing issues as well. So sometimes I'm running shortness of breath, labored breathing, you know, so sending those frequencies to her as well. So I just thought I'd share that with you because that was a quick little hack that I did this morning for a couple of people. And I'm at the end of my 21-day, the first round of frequency healing for my groups. The next round starts on the 24th of December. I shall put the link to the Solex website. If you're going to buy a device, make sure you join up under my website, because that actually allows me to continue doing these and, you know, do free healings for people around the planet. So it just sort of supports us in that way. So something I'm going to do, and I haven't done it yet, is create a quantum space in my device for the earth as a whole, so that when I'm running courses, when I'm running my balances, I can pop that on in the background for whatever that balance is going to be around with it, which is a bit exciting as well. Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.